was doing research on the effects of punishment on rats and pigeons. I want to share a bit of my experience as an animal experimenter. The animals that I worked with, they lived in an austere environment, small wire cages in a cinder block room with no windows. They were deprived of either food or water for 23 out of 24 hours each day to motivate them to perform for food or water rewards. And once they learned the task, then we would give them electric shocks for performing it and observe the changes in behavior. The animals lived only a few months until the experiment ended, and then the entire group was killed and a new group brought in for the next study. The university taught me that this was the way science was done. They portray the animals as experimental models rather than living, breathing, sentient beings. And this desensitizes the students to the suffering of the animals. And it's a convenient euphemism for the public because it covers up the life of suffering that the animals live. The animals are just objects in a scientific study. And I accepted this. It was only years later that I began to regret what I had done. And the universities won't stop teaching and supporting animal experimentation as long as students enroll in programs and faculty and staff work in programs. Now, our legal system has a principle that the end does not justify the means. You cannot achieve a goal, no matter how good, by committing a crime. So ask yourself, where do we get the moral right to imprison and torture animals to achieve our scientific goals? An animal has no option to give informed consent. It is a prisoner. If we wouldn't do an experiment on a human, we shouldn't do that experiment on an animal. We don't have that right.